Let me loop this shit. Alright, I don't know if I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. We'll just restart this fucking video. Make this big. What a to-do to die today at a minute or two until 2. A thing distinctly hard to say, but harder still to do. For the beat a tattoo at 20 till 2, a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat- a.m. at a minute or 2 until 2. Today at a minute or 2 until 2. Alright. Alright. Take a hit. It's a little word exercise I was taught in drama class before I got kicked out. I got kicked out of drama. I was too immature. Just wanted to make sure that my words were pronounced correctly and then my voice translated well. I took a segment out of Taco's speech to me yesterday. Someone told me to go check it out, so I did. So we're going to go through it. I've been largely quiet. I did put out a video after our first problems, you know, the problems that erupted between Tacos and I. And all I stated was I felt that Tacos was misrepresenting what happened. And I still stand by that, right? I didn't call her a liar at that point. I just said that she was misrepresenting, and I wanted to clarify a little bit on, you know, what really happened, right? Well, I took that video down very quickly and was prepared to move on, leave Tacos alone, and, you know, continue on with what we're working on. And anyway, Tacos wants to keep running her mouth pretty much every stream. You know, she's so mad about Treacherous Pazuzu Productions, and she's so mad about the trailer that we put out. And I just want to state this right now. Tacos was never the target. Tacos was a friend, right? And the trailer was not targeted at Tacos. She wasn't even mentioned, right? So, and all the work that I used from her, I gave her credit for. And that's another thing. She's so upset that I used some of her material when I've used her material in the past. In all of my trolling videos, I've used everybody's material, and nobody's ever had a problem with it. All right? So I used her material, not directed at her, but she's the one that's butthurt about it. I haven't heard from Lestat. I haven't heard from Thomas. I haven't heard from Cicada people. Anybody, you know, people are concerned. People are wondering what the documentary is, and it's interesting. It's interesting watching how people are reacting to the possibility of a documentary being made. So let me clarify as we go through this rant of hers what actually happened. All right, so we'll let her fucking start the narrative, and I'm gonna fucking tell you my side.
And all the comments, whatever. Now there's insinuations that I'm an alcoholic and everything else. And now for Treach and Pazuzu Productions, how many times have I heard out of Treach that he doesn't like what people say to his wife and don't go after his kids and whatever and whatever? My husband don't like me called those names either.
Let's talk about your husband. I'm glad you brought him up. Because I sit there and listen to how miserable you are in your fucking relationship, how you refuse to live with your family, you demand to have your own house and live by yourself, and demand your husband pay all your fucking bills, but you don't contribute to the family, right? That's my take. Since you want to have an opinion on me and my relationship and my life, call me a piece of shit, right? How are you going to sit there online and flirt with James D and flirt with fucking Satanic Panic, literally telling me that you're in love with James D? How about I make a little clip video and send it to your husband on Facebook? How about I do that? Maybe your husband would be a little bit more upset with you and your actions than then me calling you a mud pig.
Tretch, you know that? But of course he doesn't know because I don't have to run to him every motherfucking time.
You don't tell your husband what you're doing online. If your husband knew what you were doing online, you would be restricted from me being able to use the internet, and you fucking know it.
And he sure as fuck wouldn't be sitting with me while I'm live.
Of course he wouldn't be sitting with you while you're live online, flirting with other men, telling other men that you are in love with them, and wanting to go see them.
Hey, not saying however people want to spend your time, man.
Yeah, you spend your time doing your horse things.
And a fucking mud pig.
You are a mud pig.
Over your problem. Your problem. But I'm waiting for the kind of... I was told by the silent partner there, Pazuzu Productions, out of Treach and Pazuzu Productions, I was told by Pazuzu of Treach and Pazuzu Productions that I was going to see and I was going to understand and that they're just my friends. Well, no, because Treach, you rage quit a long time ago, the day that I had a relative who was deathly sick.
No, you did not mention any deathly sick relative during this time and moment, so that's a complete lie. We had no reference to a deathly sick relative during this moment. This is the first I've heard of a deathly sick relative. You lying ass. And you want to, I'll let you continue here in a second, but let me clarify what actually happened. We seen Lestat in your chat. Aiken and I both said, hey, Lestat's a liar, you can't trust him. Ooh, I want to do an interview on him though. Both Aiken and I said, okay, whatever. And if you look back in your chat log, every time Lestat showed up, I fucking left. I had no interest in interacting with Lestat. You kept bringing him to my attention, kept talking about him to me, and kept pointing out comments to me to the point that I finally left our fucking our private chat because I kept telling you I don't care what Lestat has to say, I don't care what Lestat has to do, and I don't care how Lestat feels about me. He never come and commented on my fucking shit. He never showed up on my streams to confront me. Right? But he wanted to leave comments to me under your videos. That's why I left. I got tired of it. And it wasn't just one time, tacos.
It's a miracle that they're alive. That morning, and I merely stated something and just said, oh, there's a comment on this.
Show the messages. Show the messages. Show all of them. I dare you. Because you merely said, I don't want to get into between this, but this is a comment Lestat left underneath my video, and you fucking copied the comment. The comment was calling me a liar about some shit I was saying. But he didn't say it to me. He didn't come to me and say it. He said it under a comment under your video. So you brought it to my attention in an effort to get me to interact with Lestat. That's why I left the chat. And that was after the 4th or 5th fucking time you brought him up to my attention, and I told you I wanted nothing to do with that man.
Video. That was all.
Oh, it's coming out. This is the goddamn truth.
And you and your other half ran off like, that's not a friend. That is not a friend. A friend would say, you know what, I'm upset about the whole situation. Say fucking something, but run off. No, man.
I said you've been plenty. I did. Hey, hold on. I didn't just leave the chat. I fucking ranted on her for why I was leaving first. Show the fucking show the conversation, tacos. Show it.
I'm just saying how it is because nobody. I've given it days. How long has it been? Has it been at least 10 days? That maybe. I
said this. I told you how many times to leave me alone about Lestat, tacos. Show the conversation. Show it.
He just needs to cool off, whatever. And I know for a fact who struck that video, and it wasn't.
I don't give a fuck who struck the video. I don't give a fuck who can't stand me.
Who did it came to me and he said, "I've had enough of that piece of shit."
Good.
That's right. That's right.
Get all my shit taken down and run me off of YouTube, and I'll be done. I don't give a fuck about this shit.
Single-handedly took that motherfucker down.
Good. And you know what? I hope y'all get everything I've ever done taken down, and I hope you run me off of YouTube so I can get back to my normal life and get away from you sick-ass fucking freaks. Including you, tacos.
I wanted to stay up there like a pair of shitty underwear for you.
Shitty underwear? I'm 4 years old. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't do that, friend. Especially when they got a family member dying.
When? Where?
You're a
how?
Piece of shit.
Prove it. Show the messages where you were telling us about a dying relative. Show it.
I got no problem saying it.
Show it. Show us the messages where you were talking about a dying relative.
In my Discord.
And then we pulled this wool over your eyes and played this game with you, right?
Who gives somebody a message? I won't say his name. Tell him I like
his other
videos. And
deceitful.
Yeah, don't you? Yeah, you do.
You cheating ass lying.
Email him and tell him that shit.
Maybe I will.
What you approve of his content and what you motherfucking don't. Email him and tell him.
If you don't remember, you showed us your husband's Facebook page, you dumbass.
Put those little Modelo stickers all over motherfucking everything because you got a problem. Don't come back and tell me, oh,
Mush Talk. I wonder what Mush Talk would think about what your online activity actually is, tacos. I wonder what Mush Talk would actually think.
I have no control over other people's actions.
Makes me wonder.
Especially that one. And he sure as fuck has no control over mine. That goes back to you, Penny, doesn't it? Emailing people behind my back. Yeah. Thanks, Wanda. That's what I'm doing. I had to get all this out, though, because I just want it all out. I've been waiting. And actually, you're right. Thank you. I needed to hear that. Because it's not worth it. And you know what? If a document... I was laughing today because Lestat said that about the documentary. He was in here one day and in the comments he said he was laughing about it. Or was it Injustice? I forgot. Because it was brought up and he was like...
I'm recording something right now.
He said it was like funny like watching somebody step on a banana peel. You know, like... It had nothing. I did an interview.
We didn't care.
I did an interview with Lestat.
I didn't care. I wasn't even there for it.
And it was impromptu. He was in the chat. I had a few questions.
The only reason I did the expose on Lestat is because of you, tacos. It's your fault.
Like missing card or whatever that missing link in that.
Yeah, your missing link was a deceitful person who did everything he could to fucking hurt me and destroy me. Right? And I tried to tell you that. You don't give a fuck. You don't care that a person tried to hurt me and my fucking family, tried to destroy me online in the past. You don't care. I'm your friend though, right? You're going to bring this guy around even though I tell you what he done to me. Oh, I don't care. I still want to interview Lestat. I don't care. Fine, tacos, interview Lestat. I'm going to go ahead and do a video and show you how dishonest he is. That's why the video was made.
cicada, which I really didn't want to do anyways, but I had to look at all this because of the stalking. From Tamara and Brenda and Denise, now Paul Williams, Becky, Lee, Jolly. I could go on all night long, and now these new ones.
I'm a piece of shit just like all those guys, right?
Whatever their problem is.
I'm a piece of shit just like all those people.
Which was basically just shifted on me.
Yeah, I'm like Yaxley. I'm like Jolly and Lee. Yeah. Aiken and I are just like those guys.
It had absolutely nothing to do with Treach. That interview had nothing to do with Treach. And when Treach was even brought up, I made it clear that he was my friend. And at that time, I can speak.
It didn't have to be about Treach. Listen, tacos, for a man to come and tell you a story, a lie, doesn't have to be about me. He's telling a lie. And what we did was we took that same story that he's told 5 different fucking people, and we showed you he's told 5 different people 5 different stories. He's a goddamn liar. That was the point of the video. 5 different stories about the same fucking story. Right? That's what the video was about. It was proving that he's lying. It was proving that you can't listen to him and trust what he's saying because he's telling you something different than he told the next guy. That was the point of the video, tacos. You fucking ignorant ass. How are you going to do this to me and my fucking family and your friend Aiken over Lestat, who's going to dump your ass just as soon as he's done with you?
Considered him a friend. And I'm wanting to say that during that time, I would have to look up the dates that I even covered that up, and even that. No, I did consider him a friend because it was after that interview and then that comment was made. And all I did was in my Discord, which was only us in there, was a private thing. I was like, hey, this comment was left. And oh my God. That's the thing. Yeah, fuck him, because that was the creepiest.
See, she just admitted that she brought that comment to my attention again.
I've been through Brenda.
She's not going to admit that it was the 3rd or 4th or 5th fucking time that she brought Lestat to my attention, trying to get me to interact with him.
And whatever, and then they fuck around and do that.
How many times do I got to tell my friend, I don't care about that person, I want you to leave me alone about it?
I looked at that interview and see how many times Treach's name was even brought up.
It doesn't matter. It wasn't about me.
I don't give a fuck.
And Lestat's video wasn't about me either.
Anyways, that's just how I
the documentary, guess what? The documentary is not going to be about me either.
I gave it time to see if somebody was going to
fucking
try to
retarded
say
shit, man. I can't believe this shit.
Person,
how old are you? How old are you?
No, I was told to wait for the documentary, that I'm going to see everything clearly then and realize they're just trying to protect me again. Protect me again. No, don't lie to me. That's a fucking lie.
You're a lie. Show our private messages. Prove what you're saying.
There's other contention, and you know what?
Prove it.
Nice, and I told you about it.
Prove it.
I should have made a damn documentary. And a trailer first, right? And again, I wanted to make sure that the word bitch was added.
The bitch was added after the 7th or 8th or 9th fucking stream of you running your mouth
and his wife and his family
talking shit about me when I haven't said anything.
But
that's when the Mud Pig video came out.
Saying those things about me.
You can sit there and run your mouth about me stream after stream after stream, but I fucking finally respond, and you got a problem with it.
My mother's daughter.
Yeah, you're a mother, you're a daughter, you're a wife. You're a cheating ass wife that flirts with other men online. You're a fuck you.
Those people who.
Fuck you. If my wife was flirting with other men online like you were, I'd leave her ass.
Fucking run to that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if Jackie was flirting with James D or with Satanic Panic like you were, I would leave her ass.
Threw me under the bus without even a problem. Knew it was happening the whole time.
What bus?
Don't tell me that they didn't.
We threw Lestat under the bus. Not you. You're the one taking the butthurt for it.
Leeches. And then what is most of the content? Clips from James D's show, clips from my show.
Boo
uploads.
fucking who.
No.
Apparently you can't get it
Very
taken
bizarre.
down. Apparently it's still up on my channel. So you don't have
And
apparent rights
all
to
the
it.
comments,
It's a free
whatever,
platform. You don't pay to use this platform either.
And everything else. And now for Treach and Pazuzu,